Welcome back. Junkies on 106.7 The Fan. Joined in the studio by one of our favorites, comedian Bob Marley. He's at the DC Improv. Go to DCimprov.com for tickets.
What's going on with the coffin?
For you.
We're doing
if this segment doesn't work.
If it doesn't work, I'm going in.
We're doing what you guys did with Tom Brady in New England after week 4. You were talking about that before.
Same thing. I don't know who you guys have this week.
The Niners.
Oh, dude.
Pretty easy, right?
Yeah, right.
Why do people hate on Brady when he has a couple bad games up there?
Oh, because they're spoiled.
They're crazy.
Yeah, but was the fan base really upset, or was it just a couple of media guys?
No, they were like, that's it. It's over. What's he doing? How come that ain't right? How come we're not winning?
Right.
We're supposed to be winning. The Red Sox were the same way.
They are spoiled.
So spoiled.
The Red Sox won the World Series 2 years ago, and this is what my 7-year-old said. He goes, "Gee, it's about time, Dad." He goes, "We haven't won this thing since I was born." I go, "Yeah, you've suffered so much.
I know.
It's been a whole 7 years, man.
Doesn't get it.
It's unbelievable."
But Brady's playing better than anybody. He and Aaron Rodgers are just killing it now.
I don't know. And Gronk is back. Gronk is going to get hurt, though.
Yeah, but Gronk's a beast.
He's going to get hurt. He always gets hurt. He doesn't even look. He just catches the ball and just, I'm running now. He's going to get clipped. He's going to lose a knee, and it's going to be over because he just doesn't even think, you know?
Are his interviews? I've heard that he is spectacularly stupid. Like a good guy, but just a stupid human being.
He sounds dumber than a bag of rocks. He really does.
Does he?
They'll ask him questions. He's like, "I love America. Football's fun. Did you guys eat cheese dip today?" I did. You know, you can't not like the guy.
You would be Gronk or Gonk, as Tom Menino used to love to call him. My God, rest in peace.
Yeah,
Menino up there, my boss, Menino, Gonk, and Jason Veritek splits the uprights.
He's unbelievable. But, he was doing commercials for Dunkin' Donuts at a thing called the Gronkwitch.
Yeah.
And he, get your Gronkwitch down. He was injured. He was out for the whole season. So it was annoying to sit there and watch the Dunkin' commercial come on, and it's Gronk.
He's out,
Yeah, come on now, join in.
I'm like, no, we're good. One of the most frustrating things for us as a New England fans this past year was, and I don't know if you guys heard, but Derek Jeter retired.
Yeah,
there was hardly any information about that.
it was under the radar.
And so, the Gatorade commercial, and I'm a diehard Red Sox fan, and so you watch it and you're like, oh, okay, that's kind of nice or whatever, the first time.
Right.
And then at the end of the season, we had a horrible season. Our final game of the year is at Fenway Park against the Yankees. And they got a whole parade of people. Troy Brown from the Patriots showed up. Paul Pierce came back. He's not even playing for the Celtics anymore.
It annoyed me that he was wearing Celtics gear when he's now playing here. It annoyed me.
Which was weird, right? And then Bobby Orr's out there. He's like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. They just bring me out for all this stuff. I got a whole warehouse of number 4 shirts hanging around. I'm like, you guys want to get Paul Revere and Sam Adams too? This is and this is every passive-aggressive Irish Catholic New England sports fan. Jeter, class act. What are you going to do? It's like they can say nothing. It's like, I want to say something so bad, but I can't. It's like Peyton Manning. What are you going to do? Class act. Can't do nothing. Whatever. It's like their way of just giving him the finger silently.
Right.
Yeah, you're a class act. Right here, Jeter. Right here. It was unbelievably painful. But,
Is Jim Cook still, it's funny, is he like...
We haven't heard from Jim Cook in a
He
long
used to come on the show all the time. He'd come in drunk with beer and literally travels with beer everywhere.
Right.
That guy's a pioneer, by the way.
Is he still big in that area? I mean, he's national now.
I don't drink it because it's more than like $8 a 12-pack. So I roll with Coors Light.
Is that right?
You're a mogul up there in May. You can't spring for
Didn't
Sam Adams.
Didn't you have your own beer or something?
I did, but I don't. I just roll with a watered down. I'm Irish Catholic. I can't. I'm not going to dump $12.50 on a 12-pack. That's ridiculous. I can pound like 7 Coors Lights.
Hold on. How is a Sam Adams 12-pack more expensive where you
no
live than where I live?
There's no way.
It is. No, it is. It's more expensive than like a Coors Light or like a Miller Light or something like that.
Oh, because it's better.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I like that.
He likes the
watered down.
watered. He likes the water beers.
I don't like that. I don't. Some people like. I like Guinness. I like a chocolate sundae.
Yeah,
I still like Guinness. I love Guinness.
I drink 2 of those and I'm full. I'm like, who can pound this all day? It's the best stuff I've ever had. John, have a little bit more of this. I'm like, no, I'm good, thanks.
So you need the type of beer you can drink like 12 or 15 of.
Yes.
Okay.
And get up and go.
Right.
Motivate. Just keep cruising.
What did your pops drink? What was his go-to?
He would drink. My dad would drink Southern Comfort and ginger ale 1 a year.
That's it?
1 a year.
Oh, really?
I'm not getting involved with that stuff, Bob. Whatever. These other people, bozos, yahoos, and banshees out there pounding them all night. But he wasn't. He
He was
wasn't
a clean
When
liver.
was it? Once a year when?
Christmas Eve.
Eve.
I
That
might
would
have
be
one
it?
of those, Masha. Might have one of those. Go easy. Soften it up a little. Soften it up a little, Ginger.
Did your dad? So your dad, clean liver. He had to have a dark side or something there. No?
Just they had the Irish anger.
What
you know
was
what I
it?
mean?
Just yelling at
Like
Bob. his whole
one time we
life.
were outside fixing our vehicle at 2 o'clock in the morning because we had no money. We were dirt poor growing up. It's snowing out. It's about 20 degrees below zero. There's a guy. We lived on a dead end street. A guy drives up, one of our neighbors, and he goes, "Hey, Marley, how's a fire truck supposed to get up to the end of the road when you're out here fixing your car in the middle of the street?" And he goes, "I don't know, Roy. How are they going to get the fire truck out of your rear end?" I'm cleaning it up. He goes, "What does that mean?" He goes, "When the fire truck comes up the street, I'm going to take it and shove it up your fart locker." He's gone now, so it's just my mother and my sister, who I love, but they're complete train wrecks. My 7-year-old turned 8 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So we had a little get together at the house, and my mother's over there. All the little boys sitting there with their little hats on, pointy hats and everything.
Right.
And I don't know where my mother has a random family health update. She goes, "They're taking Richard's testicle out Friday." I'm like, "That's good, Mom. Probably going to pass up on those meatballs now." So,
Who's Richard?
my uncle.
Oh.
Yeah, and my sister's there, and I love my sisters, but she's 40 pounds and 15 years past wearing short shorts, and she's got a pair of short shorts on. And so,
Yeah, you talked about her. She's a big fatty.
no, she's rugged, but she's also
Rugged is a good word.
All right, you've seen the movie The Fighter, right? With Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, and why he has to have a TV show about cheeseburgers, I don't know. But anyway, you don't have enough, Wahlberg? You don't have enough?
Now, did you see the house he built? Oh my God.
yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, we got to get a bigger place. Get my brother on TV to make cheeseburgers. I'm like, do I really? Is that what we're getting to now? I've got to watch the relatives of famous people cook food?
It's true. It's so bad.
Hey,
Television.
come on by Tuesday and watch George Clooney's cousin Frank make an omelet. Who cares? But anyway, my sister is like one of the sisters in The Fighter. You know, she's rowdy. So all the little boys are sitting there. My sister gets up. She goes, "Bobby, you got any garlic salt in here, you loser? Or you just a weirdo?" I go, "It's in the cupboard." So she goes to the cupboard. I wish I was making this up. She goes to the cupboard, reaches for the garlic salt. When the shorts come up and the whole
Oh no!
Yeah, the
no,
whole-
you're lying.
You
I'm
saw
not lying.
everything?
It's not true.
I'm not lying. The whole can I call it a swamp? The whole swamp. It fell out like it just gave up. It just went. And so I went, "Oh," like that. But the kids didn't. They were all staring at it like, "Wow, look at that. This is different."
And did she know that it was being revealed?
No, she didn't know.
Oblivious.
So-
Usually those kind of people are oblivious.
So here's what happened. So I go over and that's
his sister.
swamp music. I go over and I did what any full-grown man would do. I told my mother.
right.
This is what my mother said. "Well, I've had just about enough of that." I go, "Enough of that?" You say enough of that would make it sound like this has been going on for some time. Like around town, over at Home Depot, it just falls out. You know, at Walgreens. "Hey now, here we go. Here's a little something." So my mother
Is it
goes,
your older sister?
it's my older sister. This is all taking place in front of the 8 kids.
So wait, is she close to approaching 50?
She's 48.
48.
Yeah. So
What's your sister's name?
Jennifer.
What did she do for a living?
Nothing. She lives with my mother.
She's a deadbeat?
She's on the couch, and she needs. I need a hip replacement, Bobby. It's not that I'm doing nothing. All right, I keep track of Mom's TiVo
Right.
or Judge
Disability.
Judy's.
Right.
Does she ask you for
You
money?
gonna do that, Bobby? You gonna come over and keep track of Mom's Judge Judy's on TiVo? Who's gonna do that? So anyway,
Does she ask you for money?
Well, she works for me, like folding T-shirts occasionally. Hey, Bobby, I worked 40 hours last week. I said, it looked more like 3 to me. Whatever, square up with me. Square up with me, or else I'm going to knock you out. So anyway, my mother walks over to my sister in this situation, and she goes, "Jennifer, do you or do you not have any underwears on?" And my sister goes, "Bobby, you loser. Did you tell Ma I don't got no underwears on?" I go, "I had to do something. There's kids here." Right? All right, stay with me on this part because it gets weird. She goes, "Oh, really, Ma? Really?" She goes, "What?" She goes, "Why don't you ask Bobby where my 2 packs of Hubba Bubba are?" I go, "I don't even know what that means." "When I came in here, you loser, I had 2 packs of Hubba Bubba bubble gum, black cherry and friggin' watermelon, and they're both gone. Where'd they go?" "I don't know." I go, "Okay, first of all, I did not steal your Hubba Bubba. Secondly, you're 48. And the other thing is that if you are trying to compare me stealing your Hubba Bubba to your vagina falling out, those are not equal, you weirdo." That's not. That'd be like me saying right now, you just taking out your penis, and me going, that's unacceptable, and you going, well, you stole my Charleston Chew, so I'm allowed to take my penis out. So this is how it ends, and this is how crazy my mother goes. All right then, Bobby, where's the Hubba Bubba? Go, you're siding with her, you weirdo. This is like what I deal with. My dad is gone. If my dad was there, he would have squared it up. My dad would have said, "Oh, put that away, will ya? Come on, I don't want to have to put a leash on that thing. Come on,
Put the pants on it.
batten down the hatches. You got kids over here, you weirdo." No.
I have almost a serious question for you.
Yeah.
You know, we've had a lot of comedians join us in studio, and they'll talk about kind of their process. You know, how they maybe they have a little notepad, and it's what they do. Your family. If you took away your family, what's the act?
Well, my wife. Well, now it's about my wife and my kids. But seriously,
it's perfect.
I'm the reporter.
It's great.
People go, "You're funny." I go, "Kind of," but I'm really just reporting.
Right.
So, like, my mother had a pain in her stomach, and so you know how old
Can
people.
you save it for after the break? 'Cause behind the coffin, there's a producer over there waving his arm.
Right.
He's telling us
He wants
go
to throw
break.
us in there if we
We'll
don't
come
go to
back
break.
with more. Bob Marley, comedian. You can watch it all on watchthejunkies.com.